Hi, this is Kathy Dise with the BudgetEase Broadcast to share with you the final day of the Goldman Sachs 10,000 Small Business Summit. The final day was spent on advocacy in Washington, D.C. It was a logistics accomplishment by Goldman Sachs. They were able to connect over 2,500 small business owners with their personal representatives, actually over 400 of them. So can you imagine? And especially during a time of COVID. So initially, we were brought to the National Stadium, where we saw lots of, we were making small business big again. We had big voices. We had opportunities to take pictures at the stadium with 10,000 small business information. We met with the wonderful Goldman Sachs leaders. This is John Rogers, who is in charge of the Goldman Sachs Foundation that funded this entire event. And then we went to Capitol Hill. First, I met with Tim Ryan, who is one of the congressmen from Ohio, not mine, but he is also running for U.S. Senator. And we found him to be absolutely wonderful, engaging. He listened to us. He understood our problems. He found, to show you how smart he is, he found a place in the shade for us to actually speak with him. It was a really difficult day. So we had a really great, he was receptive to all of our requests. Then we went on and we met with our, my representative, which is Chantel Brown, and she is so energetic, very engaging, and she talked about the small business, the private public partnerships that she's been advocating for, certainly Intel here in Ohio, and how they're going to make a big difference even for the small businesses. So it was a wonderful meeting here at the Capitol. And from then we went back to the stadium where we met with our current our current U.S. Senator, Rob Portman. While Rob was so engaging, knowledgeable about the state of Ohio, and really understood the challenges of small businessmen, because he is one. Actually, Chantrell is too. So overall, the only representative we weren't able to meet with was Sherrod Brown, who was unable to make it. He sent a representative. It was a bit disappointing. The representative was not at all encouraging about any of the things that we want to accomplish. Now, keep in mind, we're talking to a group of small businesses that don't take no for an answer and are ridiculously optimistic. But anyway, so it was a bit of a downer. So I want to thank Goldman Sachs for what they did to put this day together. My end takeaways are that all of the individuals, legislators that we met with were smart, engaging. I'm proud that they're representing me in Washington, and I am grateful to them. They are good people, and they are working hard. They all encouraged us not to believe everything we read in or see in the media, and that there's much more cooperation. They all talked about legislation that's been passed recently, some of it while we were in Washington. So thank you, Goldman Sachs. Thank you so much to our legislators, and to you, small business owners. And I look forward to continue to work with you. Thank you for joining the BudgetEase Broadcast, and we'll see you at our next video. Take care.